Tate here. We recently talked about what to do with your margin, and we referenced the Finance Navitator, which is a free resource that you can find on my profile. And this is your financial roadmap to financial literacy and freedom. Now I want to make a series of videos going through each of the steps on that roadmap very in depth. And today we're going to start with the first step, know your route. And knowing your route is all about setting up your budget, which we've done in the past. If you haven't seen those videos, go check them out. Find how much you make, find how much you spend, find your margin, decide what to do with that margin. But today we're going to look at a real life example of how this can be done using our Finance Facilitator tool, which you can also find on my profile. Okay, so let's get into it. This example is a married couple that has a kid and a cat and live in Colorado. Here we're on the dashboard of the Finance Facilitator, which gives a visual overview of your monthly finances. Here on the right side, we have the income that comes in, so that first number that we're looking for, and then all of these red columns are what goes out. So this tool here will help you figure out how much comes in and how much goes out, and it'll help you categorize them. So let's start with that number coming in. Here on the Paycheck Breakdown tab, we can see that Job 1 and Job 2 have information filled out based on how much they bring in, how many paychecks they get in a year, how much 401k matching, and things like that. And with that, we can estimate their taxes, or they can manually put in their taxes per paycheck. And this will allow you to get exact or very close numbers of what is coming in every single month to help you find that first number. Now for the second number, we have a bunch of different tabs that you can input your information for. The first one is the Food, Fuel, and Fun tab, which is going to be all your variable spending. And you could track it year over year to see how it changes, and has a line graph for you as well. All of the averages here will be displayed on the dashboard, and this will be counted as your variable spending. So all you need to do is one time at the end of every month, find out how much variable spending you had, and then just input it for that corresponding month. Now that we've covered our variable expenses, let's go through our fixed expenses. This first tab is the debt tab, and this couple has 3 different debts, and we'll go into this screen more in depth in a later video when I talk about debt repayment strategies in general. But just know that this table will allow you to put in all of the debt you have and schedule out the debt repayment plan based on your debt repayment strategy. The next few tabs we'll go through pretty quickly because they all look pretty similar, except they just help us categorize our spending. So the first one is housing, so any mortgage, property taxes, HOA, or anything else that falls under housing. We have subscriptions, which is going to be very similar. We have utilities, which is a bit of a graph here because we have electricity, gas, water, sewer, but just tracking these every single month will give you that average that displays on your dashboard. We have insurance here, so any kind of insurances that you pay monthly. Childcare, this family pays $1,500 for daycare per month. Medical, any medicine that you get reoccurring. Telecommunications, so phone, Wi-Fi, VPN, things like that. Any pet stuff, so we got some pet food and pet medicine that comes out every month. Any donations like tithing, or here a cat shelter. And then finally, other. If you owe money to your uncle or anything like that, you can input that as a fixed expense. If you're interested in using this tool to create your budget, we'll have a link to download it in our bio. It comes with a couple of additional features like a retirement calculator, which can help you with retirement planning, and a mortgage amortization schedule, which can help you when you're buying a home. And that's the basics for step 1, know your route. Find your 2 numbers, how much you bring in and how much goes out, and categorize it. And this tool that I showed you can help you do that. In next video, we'll look at step 2, which is putting up your financial guardrail. But for now, if you have any questions, comment them below. And as always, if you have any specific questions, reach out to me at edutate.me@gmail.com, and I'll make a video about it. See y'all next time.